Hi, my name is Alexis Ryer, and I will be doing my my final speech over adopting over shopping for animals. I'll be doing my speech in front of my mom. So basically what my thesis is people would rather adopt over shopping because of the puppy stage, and you're not like you're getting just a younger animal that you can put like your own ways. Like you don't have to, like, it's not set in its own ways since it's going to be older if you adopt, which isn't always the case, but most likely it is. What I like to kind of think about when I think about like getting an animal instead of just going out and buying one, I'll go to the shelters and look, is like these animals are locked up in cages for most of their life, and they don't get a second chance at life most of the time, because a lot of people just put them in the shelters and then they just sit in there for the rest of their lives. To start, the pet ownership is the most popular in the United States, with 57% of the U.S. households estimated to own a pet. Adoption is much cheaper than buying from a breeder, since you're most likely you're going to be getting a puppy or a smaller animal. You're going to have to pay for like the shots, like getting it fixed, all the vet bills that are going to come with it. When you adopt, most animals are basically already fixed. Their shots are already done. And then the medications that they're on are already up to date and ready to get sent home. Second, humans are more likely to return animals back to the shelters and never adopt again because of a bad experience with the animals. It is stated in Lauren Powell's speech again that animals are returned to the shelters following adoption in 7% to 20% of all adoptions. Most of these returns were no fault of the animals themselves. It was mostly just the owners, like if they didn't get along well, or if they just didn't fit in their household, or if their renters only were allowed such a big dog or animal. That could be a reason why. Over 40% of those returns indicated that they would not adopt again, and 13% of them said that they were unsure if they would adopt again. Most of these animals in the shelter are going to be an older animal, so it's going to be a little bit harder to train rather than it would be a puppy, because the puppy's going to only know what you have taught him or her, or a small animal, whatever you are getting. Lastly, adoption can release the stress in an animal inside the shelters. One thing a lot of people don't realize is how stressed these animals are in these shelters. There's a lot of things that makes them stressed, which is other animals, sharing food, new people all the time. There's no personal space in these shelters. And it's stated in Naila Fukumoto's paper that there is a slight but significant decrease of FCM levels at the owner's home, which is basically just stress levels. And it's 0.0072, so it's like little, but it's actually a little bit more than less stressful than being locked up in a shelter. In conclusion, I believe that people should give shelters more of a chance and go in there and just look, even if you're thinking about getting an animal, just to see if any of them spark interest or connect with you on a different level. There are many different breeds and personalities out there that are just waiting to have a family of their own and be loved, and a second chance, because a lot of them that are in the shelters are in there of no fault of their own, either hoarding situations or just people can't take care of their animals and give them up. So for my demonstration video that I will be showing is I actually volunteered at a cat shelter, and I have a video of the shelter itself that shows kind of how packed they are and how stressful these animals are. And I will So that's my video of my demonstration. Thanks for watching, and